Hello and welcome. My name is Heroin Bob and welcome to Bob Buys, the channel I share with you all my part-time reselling journey here in the state of Virginia with Moxie. This video is going to be a listing video today. I know I need to get listing done. I have not actually done a whole lot of sourcing, just the little bit of sourcing I have done has been bountiful. Yes, very bountiful. Pretty much every estate sale I've gone to, except for that one millionaire's estate sale in Smithfield, has been a lot, where it's like more than 50 pieces. So I need to get a bunch of stuff listed, and that is what my goal is today. My goal is to hit 400 listings today. Let me show you where I'm at. So my goal for today is to get this number as close to 400 as possible, if not 400. That would be excellent. I have my Moxie. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say I had my listing supervisor watching over me, but she has decided to be camera shy for once ever. But I want to get this up to 400, and that's gonna be a lot. That's, you know, about 40 listings, which is something I've never really done in a day. I do have all of these books that can get listed that I just picked up in a recent video, and all of these books that I didn't get to make a video because it was a surprise estate sale. So ignore my sewing kit that's right there upside down because I'm a messy person. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get some clothes up too, because I've been selling a lot of clothes. I don't know what summer slowdown is, but I don't know her. In addition to the books, I also want to clear off this steamer as well. I have a commercial grade Jiffy steamer. I want to get all of these listed as well. So it's a good mixture of hard goods and clothing, and that is what I'm going to try to accomplish today with the help of my furry helper here. You gonna help keep track of me? Make sure I do the thing? Yeah? Okay. I'm not taking photographs in the dark. It's just that the light box is so bright. That's the focal point for the camera. Here is Moxie making sure I'm on task and that y'all know that she's there. But instead of doing books, I decided to do ties instead. They're small and easy to photograph, and I got a bunch of Brooks Brothers makers ties. So they are handmade in the USA out of English silk, and they retail for about $79 depending on the pattern and of course the length. They can go anywhere from $15 to $25, so it's really easy money. And ties in general normally are only $1 or $2 at the thrift store, or in this case at an estate sale. This was from that surprise estate sale I talked about with those books that I am not photographing here. But it was a nice pickup. And that's one of the things that I learned from the ThredUp men's boxes, is that ties are actually decent money as long as you pick up good brands and good quality, and they're not all the same. I've had some really good luck selling art ties. I recently sold a Scream tie. I also, in this set of listings, have Toulouse-Lautrec at the Moulin Rouge. I have one of those ties up, and they've been pretty good sellers. I think it's because of the fact that people are starting to go back to work, or they're starting to do job interviews. I know a lot of other resellers in the community have also said that their back to work and career wear stuff is definitely picking up sales. So maybe it's something that you need to look at. Oh, and this is a Paisley tie. Paisley also for some reason sells really well. I don't know. I just put them all up for the same price, and we'll see what happens. Now for ties, I only do length measurements. I don't really bother with width measurements, normally because of the fact that the classic tie has between a 3 and a 3.5 inch width at the widest part, versus, you know, the fat 80s ties, they're going to be 4.5 inch width at the bottom, and then of course the skinny ties are going to be 1 and a 1.5 inch width. So you can just make that delineation. You just say fat bottom tie, classic tie, or skinny tie, and people can see with their own eyeballs. The only thing they really can't see is the length. The classic length is anywhere between 57 to 60 inches. A long length for tall people would be over 60 inches, and then a short length would be under 57 inches. Also, this light box that I'm using is probably one of the best things I have ever purchased for my business. I got this a month before quarantine happened, and it was very fortuitous, and this is linked in my description if you're interested, but I'll also put a pinned comment as well. It's a newer light box, and it fits pretty much most shoes and most small items. It's 2 feet by 2 feet, so highly recommend this. I did manage to get all of the ties listed, which is a big deal to me. Whenever I get all of one category of thing up and listed, it just feels nice. So that's what I try to focus on, all of one type of thing. And then I get this little bit of serotonin and I can move on to the next thing. Okay, so hi. I have been listing the things this morning. It is obviously a completely different day. And yeah, I did not get anywhere close to 400. And I didn't list any of those books. You guys saw I decided to just be a floor gremlin and list ties. And I did get all the ties listed though. Maybe see here, I am closer now to that 4,000 mark. And there are all the ties. And then was watching Tesla Picker talk about the reseller rally because he's awesome and a good reseller and a good YouTuber. So I definitely need to get back to my actual house. I'm at the boys' house right now and take some more pictures and get some more listing done to get more of that sizable death pile listed. But that's it for this video because, you know, I'll just make another listing video. But thank you guys so much for watching. I personally like to thank all 1,397 of my subscribers. Interesting history fact for the year 1397 AD is that the Treaty of Kalmar was signed on September 25th, and that treaty was between 3 Scandinavian countries, Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. By the way, Budan Hargude, for those of you in Norway. And that treaty did not last very long because while it did make all 3 of them supposed to be ruled by one monarch, it didn't like merge the different systems together well and didn't last very long. But you guys have a wonderful day doing whatever it is you're doing. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. Sit. Louis, sit. Spin. Down. Louis, down. Good doggos.